Hello Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading for February 5th to the 12th. This is for Capricorn, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity to your reading, to get more specific and more detailed. Capricorn, I do this because I love you and I want you to feel like it's a personal reading rather than a general spread. And as we know, I say it at every reading, astrology has been around for thousands of years and it really influenced divination. And, you know, tarot came out in the 14th century. Every tarot card is assigned an astrological element, alignment, ruling planet. I mean, we go really deep when the two are combined, and they both are aligned with a tree of life. So, Capricorn, this week, wow, it's a big week. All right. We are, I honestly, it kicked off with that full moon in Leo. Very auspicious, very high energy. I mean, lots of energy. So, you may feel, if you saw my February, I did a February reading for y'all, and this is a big money month, okay? Because we are in Aquarius season, okay? And so that rules your second house of income, all right? And then we also, this full moon in Leo is in your 8th house of other people's money. So think of anything finance related, not related to your salary. So it could be anything like, bonuses, commissions, paying off debts, real estate, things like that. There could be some stuff coming up this week, especially after that full moon in Leo. And the 8th house is ruled by Scorpio. So it is also a big week of transformation for you. All right. We know Jupiter in Aries is in your 4th house. So you could see some activity and expansion growth within your family, within your home, your domestic sector. Okay. And Mercury's actually very active this week, which is really great and really good aspects. All right. And there's a lot of communication. All right. A lot of communication going on this week for you, Capricorn. So let's go ahead and let's get started. And when I say communication, listen, just communicating the things that you need, the things that you want, even having, you're probably going to be in a lot of meetings, by the way. And let's not disclude nonverbal communication. All right, Capricorn, I love you. Let's go ahead. Let's get started with your reading for February 5th to the 12th. Again, this is for Capricorn, Sun, and Rising. Now, as I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It really does give the best overview. If we have to pull clarifiers, we will pull clarifiers. And Capricorn, wow. You know, Capricorn, I love you. And listen, when I say it's going to be a big money week, oh my goodness, listen. Can I just stop for a second, Capricorn, and just say that you have an amazing reading, okay? Your monthly, I think your February was the best reading you've had since I started this channel back over the summer. But, oh my goodness, this is possibly, wow. This is possibly one of your best. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. You did get the Queen of Swords, and I love this, okay? And listen, this is just saying, you're coming from a place where, the Queen of Swords is someone who leads with her head, not her heart, okay? She left all emotions at the door, okay? Very similar to the Justice card, by the way. So she's all about honesty, integrity, really, head above the clouds. Nothing is going to get in her way. Nothing is. She has this smart. She's really clever. You were coming from a place where it was just like, get it done, focus, head in the game, eyes on the prize. Good for you. You're amazing. A message is coming through that there is also someone, for some Capricorns, there's someone that's in your life. And I'm not getting a message of, someone who's, has that power, that has also kind of brought you to this point in your life. I'm going to turn that off. I do not know why there we go. Okay. So, no more beeping for the rest of this session. Now, this is really great because look where it's brought us. In the heart of your spread, you have the King of Pentacles, okay? When I say money, let's talk about money. He's the richest king in the land. All right? In tarot. Now, this is, the heart of your spread, which is kind of like the theme of the week, okay? Now, richest king. Look at him. First of all, look at all that abundance, all that harvest around him. Look how big his castle is. Look at his hand over the pentacle, okay? Owning his money on top of it, on top of it. Listen, this is going to be an amazing week for you, okay? You're going to be, there's a lot of wealth, a lot of abundance. And again, remember, as I said earlier, it's going to be a big money week. So even if you don't feel it, listen, it's going to start coming, all right? Because this is the King of Pentacles. Now, one other thing I'm going to point out, we all know about the Empress, right? She's a goddess, okay? And she's one of the most important and best, quite frankly, the best cards on the deck. Now, you can see the scepter in his hand, in his other hand, as we see in the Empress card, okay? So it's basically like this golden scepter, let's just put it this way. Anything he touches turns to gold, all right? You're in a good place this week, Capricorn. Honestly, you are in such a good, such a powerful position. Now, listen, another thing is, the great thing about the King of Pentacles is that he is a big protector. He is a big provider, all right? So you're going to be in that element, all right? And I am getting the messages, mostly you, all right? Because sometimes you can stand for other people. And sure, some Capricorns may feel that with your partner, with family, or whatnot. But, what is that phrase? Good as gold? That's what your reading is, right? Ace of Swords. All right, here's the thing. Came in your challenge area. The challenge area is really just more like the breakthrough area. Now, speaking of breakthrough, Ace of Swords is all about having that breakthrough. Now, swords are the mental suit. So this is having like a mental breakthrough, having that clarity, okay? Having that aha moment and really, coming out on the other side very victorious, all right? Especially if you've gone through some challenges, you've been stuck in between decisions. With it coming in your challenge area, your breakthrough area, there's a disconnect, okay? There's a disconnect, and it's something that you need to really push forward. And I don't see it being a big problem for you, okay? Because you did get the Queen of Swords, all right, in your past area. So the Ace of Swords, this is the biggest sword, okay? And it is a double-edged sword, all right? So with great power comes great responsibility. It comes down this week. There could be a decision that you're sitting on, decision that you have to make, something that may come up, all right? Just remember that it's going to have to do with something about money or wealth, or even just something within your home environment. Again, remember I said protector, provider is the King of Pentacles, okay? Everyone in his kingdom. As a metaphor, that could be your family, all right? It could be your squad. It could be whoever you consider part of your family. We live in a generation where, we choose our families, right? And, I'm up here in New York City, and my family's down in Georgia, so I have my family up here as well, all my friends. So have that moment this week, okay, about a decision that you have to make, that clarity around it. Really take some time. Really take some time, because look at your spread. Before I even get to that, you didn't pull any cups, all right? And cups are emotions, okay? So it's good to be, just very forthcoming and just really going for the prize, as in the prize, but go here a little bit this week, all right? Go here a little bit. Now, hello. That was in your crown. You got the Seven of Pentacles in your crown. This is, that's a lot of desire there. And you can see that he's worked really hard. And, you have worked really hard to get where you're at. Capricorns, I don't even have to tell that to you. You are the most hardworking sign out of the zodiac, right? You know that. You prioritize work. Work is very important to you. Now, with this coming up, again, remember that decision. There's going to be some sort of decision you may have to make, all right? And it's something that you might be sitting on the fence on. And then, again, there's just... remember when I said it's really important. Communication's a really big thing this week. Mercury's really active this week, okay? Be able and willing to communicate the things that you need and that you want, all right? Remember, swords, mental suit, and that does include communication. And I also did say earlier, nonverbal communication as well. Now listen, Seven of Pentacles, all right, in your crown. So you've definitely, you're in a spot where don't take for granted. You've worked so hard, blood, sweat, and tears to get to where you're at, all right? So that's the great thing, okay? And you can see him taking a little pause, a little break. He's a little exhausted, okay? So take that moment to just consider your next step, okay? Are you on the right path? Ask yourself that, okay? If you are, perfect. Everything that you've invested in, all, you know, whether it is in your work and in your job, which is the biggest message coming through, ask yourself, is it worth investing more? Is it worth keeping going down this path? Or is it time for me to ask for a raise, ask for a promotion? Is it time for me to start my own business because I'm, so good at what I do? All right. Now, if you're not here for career, remember, Pentacles are earthbound, okay? And so, first of all, by the way, King of Pentacles is Capricorn. Very, very Capricorn, like beyond. Very earth. So think Capricorn, Taurus, and who's the other earth that I'm forgetting? Virgo. But really big Capricorn energy. Seven of Pentacles. What I was saying earlier. Pentacles are earthbound. And so if money and wealth and all that career is not important to you right now, if that's not resonating with you, tangible realities, things that you're looking for, things that you want to, it could be a relationship, it could be a home, it could be family, it could be something within your world, right? And where you have to make that decision about moving forward. Is this the path that I want to go on? Is it, is there something else that I want to do? Or how do I, really elevate the path that I'm on now? Hey, don't you love the synchronicity of, the astrology with the tarot? So, as I said earlier, this full moon in Leo that we kicked off this week with, all right, is in your 8th house. What did I say? 8th house is ruled by Scorpio, which rules the death card. And I said this is going to be, it's other people's money, but it's also, the 8th house is transformation. It's death and rebirth, okay? There you go. You're looking for it. You're looking for it. You're looking for some sort of change. You're looking for this transformational process. And, with change, with transformation, sometimes it's not always easy. Do you know what I mean? Like there's some, whether it's just like sometimes we're not mentally prepared, sometimes we're not emotionally prepared. Put some heart into it. Remember, I said that because that's something that may be lacking this week. Find it, right? Find that heart to move forward in this direction, because this is such a powerful reading. It's such a great reading because look at your future. You got the 6 of Wands, all right? You got the 6 of Wands. This is all about victory. This is all about success. This is all about public recognition. This is, first of all, you can see that this is a procession, okay? And so this horse isn't done. It's a parade, all right? So this is just one of many achievements to come. So you are going to be successful. This is your February reading was so amazing, all right? This is just affirmation. This week is also going to be very amazing for you. I honestly, really just don't even, you're good. You're good, Capricorn. You're good. Just put some heart into things. And again, know that there is going to be a moment this week where you may have to make a decision, or you just have a little bit more clarity. And what's really going to help that, again, is just going within, right? And putting some heart into some of these things that you're doing right now. Let's get to your stuff. Capricorn, if you like this reading, it would be great if you subscribe, and leave comments. It really does help my channel grow. Listen, the other thing is, if you're not a commenter, I love emojis. Secondly, if you are a subscriber, I love you. Thanks so much for being here with me every week. And also, I'm on other social media channels like Instagram and Facebook, and I'm actually really jet lagged. I just got back from my first trip since, can you believe it? 3 years since, the beginning of COVID. International trip. So I went to London. But I do post a lot of like my travels and stuff like that, and Instagram stories or stuff. But it's all in the description box. Anyway, let's keep going. Capricorn, you're amazing. Look at this. Look at this. Remember how I said about that big decision you're going to have to make? You got the Lover's card. Okay? Now, what I love about this is that, first of all, lovers, sure, it's about love, it's about relationships. There's actually a lot that's happening here, but the main message that's coming through for you, Capricorn, is that decision, okay, that you have to make with a certain partnership, okay? And it could be, again, remember I said Jupiter's in Aries, that's in your fourth house, your domestic sector, so your relationships, okay? Your boo, if that's what you want to call it, right? And it could be the thing that you're not sure whether to move forward with or not, but this is also partnerships in terms of career as well, okay? So work related, all right? Moving to or going to a new job, maybe you're hiring, maybe it's looking for that perfect boss, looking for a new boss or whatnot, but I really love that this came up for you, okay? And this is ruled by Gemini. Mars is in Gemini, by the way, right now. That is our sixth house, okay? Sixth house is like everyday activities, but it's very work related. And so, like I said, your reading is very work related, very career related, okay? And it's very auspicious. Look, in your external factors area, you got the Six of Cups. Remember how I said earlier, I'm a little concerned that you didn't get any cups. Boom. Okay? Now, what this is saying is that, I love this card. 6 is the heart of the tree of life, and this is such a kind, beautiful, it's all about sharing, it's nostalgia. But here's the thing, two things actually. One message coming through is that someone is coming from the past, and for some of y'all, it's already happened. Someone that you used to work with, someone that you knew, maybe even a neighbor that you haven't seen in a long time. Someone from the past is coming through, and that's going to be very important, so keep that in mind. But secondly, this is the biggest house in tarot, all right? And so this is all about security. This is all about comfort. This is all about protection. You already got the protector in the heart of your spread. You got victory and success in your future. And now you got another 6 here, okay? Capricorn. You're amazing. But another match. Some of y'all are actually moving, okay? Some of y'all are actually moving. That's great. I love that. Some of y'all are moving. And that's going to be really important and really good. Now, clarified, yeah, you got the 8 of Swords and you got the 5 of Cups. I wanted to clarify that. Now, look, this is both in your external factors area. All right, so you can see 8 of Swords. We call that the self-victim card. Someone who's, has a lot of fear, doesn't want to face the truth and communicate with people, right? She's bound and blindfolded. But then you also see the man over there, a little grieving, okay? Grieving. He's looking at the spilled cups, can't see the full cups behind him. So this is all in your external factors area. And so there is going to be a point where there's going to be some people who are not happy with you. Not in a bad way, but there's going to be some people who it's when I say not happy with you, it's like more of a feeling of like, if you are moving, your neighbors will be sad, right? Your friends will be sad. If you're moving to another job, there's going to be people who are just, your colleagues that you've really had this, they were like a lot of fun or whatever. It could be, very depressing for them. Okay. And so there really is going to be something big is going to happen this week. This is really interesting. You have a very interesting spread. Let's do one more clarifier. Yeah, you got the 9 of Wands too. Okay, so they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Listen, the 9 of Wands is all about resilience, okay? So this is someone who's gone through a lot, someone who's endured a lot, and again, that protective energy, okay? You can see him standing in front of the wands there, all right? So not only protective energy, but like when I say resilience, it's like he's gone through it, he's gone through the ringer, but he's saying, bring it on. I can take more. I'm so passionate about, like, nothing can knock me down. You know that Chumbawamba song? I get knocked down, but I get up again, or whatever. This is that card. It's also I have another analogy for that card too. But listen, Capricorn, this is very interesting. So for some Capricorns, it may be you as well. And so I want you to know the energies that I'm picking up isn't something that is like red flag. It's more like when these changes happen, it's really when I moved to LA for a little bit, it was heartbreaking for me. All right. Like I was leaving, my friends, and I was in New York for such a long time at a time, and moving to a city where I didn't know anybody. It was like a whole thing. And it comes with that, this grief. And, while I was there, I was just like, homesick, and I was sad. It happens. Okay. So whether it's you or whether it's, one of your friends, that's going to happen. But there's that resilience energy, and you're just going to get over it. But, remember, you have all this comfort and security. And then this is what you wanted anyway, right? You got the death card in the root of your spread. So you wanted this transformational process. But, I say it in all my readings. We're human. All right. We were specifically built as humans to feel. And we have a range of emotions. It's why we're not robots. It's why, whoever made us didn't turn us into robots. We're meant to feel, and we're given a lot of emotions to feel. All right. And so we have to feel to grow and to learn about ourselves, and especially those hard feelings, right? It makes us stronger. Okay. And so, but this is really good. Now you did get the Chariot. Okay. And so the Chariot's really great. It came reversed. I don't do reversals, but even with the reversal, whether I read it upright or not, it's still the same message. It's like, just keep going. All right. Don't remember that Chumbawamba theme. Just keep going. That's all you want. You just want to keep going. Okay. It doesn't even matter, what direction you're going. You're in the Chariot seat here. Okay. Just don't lose that, motivation. Okay. That willpower, that determination. All right. Just keep going. All right. And that's what you want. It's like you're in hyperdrive, really. There's so much happening here. This is amazing. You got Judgment in your final outcome. Hello. This is the card that's like right before, the world. And, there's 22 major arcanas. There's 22 paths in the Tree of Life. This is right before you come to the world. Okay. Right before you come to the end of the journey. I don't know why that's now beeping. So, Capricorn, listen. With this in your final outcome, this is having that moment of clarity. This is having that, not even, it's a very spiritual awakening, all right? I know spiritual is a really strong word. So, just think, the awakening of like mind, body, soul, all aligned. And, that even like all your chakras aligned, and your pineal gland tapped within, all of that just really. And if that's still too up there for you, just think that aha moment. Okay, having that aha moment. I see what I need to do. I've learned everything that I've on this journey. I'm using it to empower myself. I see what I need to do to move forward because I have that wisdom now, okay? And that is what is going to happen. It looks like you're about to start something very brand new. I mean, this is just crazy. This is really crazy. It really does look like you are going to have like a really good sense of like everything that's happening here is meant to happen for you, okay? And the final outcome with Judgment, and sure, let's clarify. Capricorn, I'm gonna go on record and say this is your best weekly reading, clarified with the Wheel of Fortune. Come on, this is the card of good luck. This is the card of divine intervention. This is the card when the gods above are looking down at you, Capricorn. They're saying, that Capricorn has worked so hard, really, earned all their karma points. They've done so much, spread their wealth, the goodness, kindness, all of that. We're going to come down and give them a boost of good luck. Actually, a boost of a lot of good luck. All right. this is that card, okay? This card is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is a planet of good fortune, prosperity, profit, okay? Expansion. You just got that in your final outcome next to the Judgment card. I mean, this is going to be a really big week. So, this path that you're on, you have a lot of luck, okay? You have a lot of luck, all right? So just, that decision you have to make, and then just putting that heart into it, knowing that, with your external factors area, there is going to be a part where some of y'all may feel like, it's that bittersweetness, right? Of like, oh, I'm moving on to this wonderful, beautiful thing, and all these great things are coming into my life. But now I'm going to, never see my neighbor again. I won't be, working with this colleague that I love. There's going to be changes, and, that's just life, right? Life is all about challenges and changes. And, what is it? It was Heraclitus, right? The Greek philosopher. Change is the only constant in our life. And you're going through a big one here, and it's a good one. Remember, let me remind you, you have the King of Pentacles and the heart of your spread in your future. You have the victory success card. You have the Lovers, about the choices that you're going to have to make, something that's really kind of driving you in this direction. And then, final outcome, you have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Six of, you have an amazing spread, okay? Capricorn, I love you. You're amazing. You're so amazing. I can't even believe, this is... I want to be friends with you. Capricorn, thanks so much for tuning in. Again, if you're new to my channel, it would be great if you like, subscribe, and leave comments. And because it helps that channel grow. And if you're a subscriber, I love you. Thanks so much. Next week is a huge week, y'all. It's Valentine. You don't even want to know what Valentine's Day and the day after is. It's insane. Okay, stay tuned. And also, we have that really big new moon in Pisces. Oh my goodness, Capricorn. That's going to be huge and really good. See you next week. Thanks for tuning in. All right, bye-bye.